All right, everyone, good morning. What I'm going to be walking through with you right now is how to add pictures to your virtual locker. So the virtual locker is the activity that we're going to be doing this period in this class, okay? And how we're going to do that is first we have to go to Schoology. So I'm going to open up my Schoology and I'm going to go to my Earth Science period 5 page, okay? So this is period 5, this is our lab period is 1M. I saw you all this morning. Okay. What we're going to look at is our first lab assignment. I know it's not lab period, but you're going to find throughout the year we kind of bounce back and forth. And that's okay. Sometimes we do labs in our normal period. Sometimes we do studying in our lab period. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Okay. This is all the stuff we went through this morning. The Meet the Student. That's what you were working on first period. Click here on lab materials and assignments, and then day 1 lab virtual locker. This is going to be our assignment for this period. You're going to design your virtual locker. In this folder, you're going to see 2 things. There are going to be 3 things in a minute once I add this video to it. You've got your design your own virtual locker. Oops. What did I do? You got your design your own virtual locker. And you've got the virtual locker. This is a media, like a media Dropbox. Okay, so what you're going to do, this is where you're going to add your picture of your virtual locker, so the rest of the class can see it. And this is mine. This is the one that I made. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the design your own virtual locker. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to open it up in Schoology. What you're going to notice is that this is not what I made. All right, Schoology and PowerPoint do not behave well together. There's a lot of problems with it, and that's okay. What we're going to do, up here in the upper right, there's the share button. I'm going to click on that share button. But I'm not sharing it with anybody. What I want to do is I want to open it in another application. So I'm going to go here. These are the applications that you can open it up in. We got Chrome, Gmail, Notes, OneNote, Teams. I don't see PowerPoint. Does that mean it doesn't exist in PowerPoint? Of course not. I'm going to click on More. Okay? And then I'm going to scroll down in the suggestions until I see PowerPoint. I'm scrolling. There's PowerPoint. Copy to PowerPoint. I'm going to click on that, and that's going to open it up in PowerPoint. Okay, so here we are. Now it's opening it up in PowerPoint, and now you can see it looks a lot different than it did on Schoology. Okay. Problem here is that it says read only. You can't save changes to this file. So whatever changes you make, you don't actually save. And that's a problem, especially if you need to pick this up later. So what you're going to do, again here in the upper right, you're going to save a copy. Okay, and that's going to open up probably your OneDrive to save it to. Okay, so I'm going to go to my OneDrive, and I'm going to go to my 2020-2021 folder, because that's the school year it is. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to click Save. It says a file already exists because I've done this before. I'm just going to replace that file. There we go. Now that banner on the top disappeared. I can now change anything I want. Okay, this is mine. These are the things I'm interested in. I like sports. I like reading, fantasy and sci-fi, Jurassic Park and The Hobbit. Those are 2 really good books. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, so that Browns fan and that Cavs fan, it's not just because of LeBron. It's because I'm from Cleveland. Okay, which means that my sports teams are usually really bad. But it's fun. I like it. Okay, I like dinosaurs, I like my dogs, I play hockey, I have my Nintendo Switch, I just enjoy these things. Okay, so you're going to add things on the second slide. The second slide is the blank virtual locker. This is where you're going to be putting everything you want to put. Okay, pictures of your family or friends, your favorite books, your favorite movies, what do you enjoy doing for fun, what are hobbies. Put 10 things in your locker. Okay? You don't have to do every category, but I want 10 things. And like if you got 2 favorite books, put in 2 favorite books, and that's 2 things. Okay, just put in some things that like you're interested in. I want to know about you. Your classmates want to know about you. This is going in that media album. Okay, so how do you insert stuff into this? It's a little stepwise, unfortunately. You click to insert, you click photos, and that's going to take you to all of your pictures that you've saved. If you're on a computer, there should be an option for do an online search. If you're on a computer, do that. If you're on your iPad, we have to do the online search separate, save it to our photos, and then import from our photos. So to do an online search on your iPad, I'm going to click out of this, and I'm going to go to Safari. Here's my Safari. I'm going to open up Google, and I'm going to make sure that it's an image search, okay? And I'm going to type in something that I enjoy, like unicorns. Unicorns are pretty awesome. Who doesn't like unicorns? Okay? Even if you're a bad guy, you like unicorns because you drink their blood and you become immortal. Okay? So I'm going to look for unicorns. One thing that's really important is that you want a transparent background. If you don't have a transparent background, it's going to look really weird in your locker and you're going to wish it did. So you're going to type in unicorns, but don't stop there. Type in transparent background, and it might autofill for you. So click on that, and that's going to give you some unicorns with transparent backgrounds. Okay. Usually, if you see that black and white checker pattern behind that we see here, it's going to give you a transparent background. Okay. So I'm going to look at one of these. Which one do I like the best? I like this one. It says it has a transparent background, so I'm going to click on it. Okay. And then I'm going to click through to it, and then I'm going to open it, maybe. Okay, so it's the internet, there's a lot of ads. So I'm going to click through to it, and then I'm going to long press it, and I'm going to add to my photos. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint. I'm going to go to Photos. I'm going to go to All Photos, and I'm going to click on that one that I just saved. And as you can see here, it's got a transparent background. It doesn't have a white background, it's transparent. So now I'm going to scale it down, and my unicorn is going to be standing there in the middle of my locker because, you know, it needs some space to move. So there's my unicorn. Okay? If you get a picture without a transparent background, and sometimes this happens even if it has that black and white checker, it's really annoying. It's just going to look weird. So here's one that I picked before that does not have a transparent background. See, it kind of lied to you. It's like, ooh, look at me, I got that transparent background, but it doesn't. And see, that just looks bad, right? You don't want that. If that's the only thing you can find, then that's fine, okay? But you want to look for something that's got that transparent background, okay? Now, let's say you added a couple of other things. You got some pictures of like sports that you play or like instruments or video games you like, and you put that in there, and you got your 10 things. Now you're going to want to put it into the media album, okay? And the way you're going to do that is you're going to take a screenshot of this, okay? But I only want a screenshot of your locker. I don't want a screenshot of this over here. I don't want a screenshot of these ribbons on top. I just want a screenshot of your locker. So what you're going to do is you're going to press this play button up here. That's going to play the slideshow. Okay? So now the only thing I can see is my slideshow. That's all I want to see. Okay? Ooh, one thing I want to make sure you put, I'm going to go back. One thing I want to make sure you put is your name. So I'm going to insert, I'm going to go down here to text box, and then I'm going to type in my name. Okay, return. Okay, and that's going to type in my name. That way I know whose this is when I look at it. I'm going to move it around. If you want, you can highlight it. You can make it bigger. Awesome. You can change the color. I'm going to make this orange. Okay, you can change the background or the word art. There you go. It's going to look like that, and it's going to be orange. Cool. Look at that, Mr. Trump. There I am. Now I know whose locker this is. It's mine. Okay, so now I'm going to go back. I'm going to start that slideshow. It's Mr. Trunkley's locker. The only thing on my iPad screen is my locker. I'm going to press the home button and the power button, the wake up button, at the same time. Exactly the same time. 3, 2, 1, press. Oops, that's my case's problem. 3, 2, 1. Great. 3, 2, 1. This case resumes. Okay. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And you see the screenshot get taken, and it's down there in the bottom. When you take the screenshot, it's automatically saved into your pictures. Now we're going to go back to Schoology, go back to the main page, and go to the Virtual Locker media album. Okay? And to add something to the media album, you're going to click this plus button in the upper right, click on that, choose from library, that's your pictures, and then click on the screenshot. Should be the most recent thing you took. Okay? And it's right there. It's usually on the bottom. Click on that, click enter, click check, click check, click check. Okay? And there you go. Your photo video has been added. Okay? I click on it and boom, there it is. It's got my name, it's got my unicorns. It looks awesome. All right? So let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be in the chat. Send me a message. Send me anything if you got any questions. And I'll see you later. Bye.